Hello friends, my name is Mary and I shall be reading to you Fire at the Orphanage.
Believe it or not, but this really truly happened in Philadelphia in 1940. At 3 o'clock one wintry morning, while nearly 100 little boys and girls were fast asleep in a certain home for destitute children, somewhere in the building there was a spark. Then a thin, innocent-looking little flame, followed by a tiny puff of smoke. The house was on fire, but nobody knew. Soon the flames had caught the floorboards, the rafters, the roof, and presently bellows of smoke began to pour through the rest of the building. At last, someone thought he smelled something burning and jumped out of bed, shouted, "Fire!" There was no more sleep then. The staff woke up. The children woke up. Everybody woke up. And of course, the first thought of those in charge was to get the children out of the building just as fast as possible. As for the boys and girls, they were very much excited, and some were frightened. Here they were in the real fire for the first time in their lives. They could smell the smoke and hear the clatter of the fire engines rushing to put out the blaze. No doubt some of them wondered whether they would get out in time, but bravely they hurried downstairs, out to safety. Outside, however, it was bitterly cold, so cold in fact that they even clogged the fire hydrants. And here were 100 children in their 90s. They didn't have to shiver long, however. They were quickly bundled up in blankets and hurried to a nearby house. It was the doctor's residence, and here they were all received with open arms and served hot cocoa and cakes. Just imagine 100 children turning up in your house in the middle of the night. What would you do with them? Well, what do you suppose the woman of the house did to entertain this house full of nervous Wrigley's little visitors? Yes, she read to them. You must have guessed that from looking at the picture. But what did she read? Look a little closer and you will see. In her hand is a copy of Bedtime stories, published in 1934. It so happened that just as the woman was reading, in came a photographer of the Philadelphia Inquiry and snapped a picture which has been copied by an artist in the drawing below.